of hosting. So your friend invited you today and you showed up. What a beautiful day it is, right? Chances are they didn't tell you too much, did they? If you're brand new here for the first time, you probably got a call that went like this. Oh my goodness, I've seen something amazing and I want you to see it too. All right. They might have gone in and around that, but they didn't give you too much detail. The reason is that we are going to show everything to you in the next 30 minutes. And literally the next half an hour, there's enough information packed into that half an hour that if you're present and you see it and you hear it, it can transform your financial situation like you cannot even imagine, right? So in lightning speed, in no time at all, you can go from being wherever you are to a whole new place, wherever that place already is. Whether you're struggling and you're suddenly in a space where you're not struggling again, to you're already well off, but this puts you into hyper well off. And so we're going to show you wherever you are in your life, wherever you are in the world, whatever you're up to, how to accelerate your journey from where you are to the next place where you'd love to be. All right. So with that said, I'm going to get straight into our slide deck and share the information with you that I saw some time ago, blew me away, and many people around the world subsequently have seen. And the army, if you like, of entrepreneurs worldwide continues to grow. We're currently standing at over 300,000 people that have said yes to being part of an incredible global community that is spreading the good news of the industry that you just heard about on that short video from our chairman, Sam Lee. So let's get into this. Before I start, if we can all just have a look at this income disclaimer, it simply says, all opportunities involve risk, including this one. We're no different to any other company on the planet. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not an investment advisor. I am an entrepreneur, and I'm passionate about making a difference and sharing great information. And I said that we're no different in terms of risk, but we are so different in terms of minimizing that risk and maximizing the upside. So to get the most from the next 30 minutes, if you can resist the temptation of distraction and be 100% focused here, give your attention to this Zoom for 30 minutes, I promise you, if you get what I'm sharing with you, it'll be the best 30 minutes of your day. So listen with intention and from a place of how can this help you? Wherever you are, how can this help you get to the next place? And then have fun, right? Just enjoy the journey, enjoy the 30 minutes, enjoy learning and learning about you, learning about the world, and also learning about making money. It's a whole interesting conversation we're going to get into. We're going to start with that very subject, money. For many, it's a taboo subject they don't talk about. The rich talk about money every day. They have breakfasts, business lunches, and business dinners. All right. That's how the rich operate. The poor, they get upset when you ask them, what's your salary? They get all protective. Oh, we can't talk about that. It's a very interesting dynamic, isn't it? So here's a question. Did you manage to make money from any of the booms that happened in your lifetime? Many of them you would have lived through: the mobile phone boom, the telecom deregulation, dot-com boom, app boom, and there are loads, right? Did you ever make money from them? And if you didn't, why not? Isn't that interesting? Because these were all opportunities in which millions of people made millions and billions of dollars. All of them. Each and every one of these moments in time happened. And it happened for a lot of people in your lifetime, right? I mean, the app boom was the last decade. So you've got no excuse at all, none, other than maybe fear, doubt, hesitation, the psychological reasons why you didn't, right? So here's what's interesting about that. 95% of the human population retires broke and they struggle till they die. Interesting, isn't it? Now, that's a stat I was introduced to 25 years ago, and it hasn't changed. I looked it up around six months ago. November last year, I looked it up just to check, and it hadn't changed. There you go. How about that? 25 years later, same story. Different generation, same story. So what's your plan to beat those odds? All right. Are you doing what everyone's doing, which has been proven not to work? Back in the day, it used to be pension schemes. Then it was like self-invested schemes and ISAs, and in the US, like 401ks. And, you know, there's over the years, different generations use different ways to try and avoid the outcome, and all of them crash into the same exact situation. What's that all about? So I want to ask you a question then. Put your entrepreneur hat on. If you were given one more chance, would you take it? Would you take advantage, or would you let it pass you by once again like all of the others? See, there's an industry called blockchain, and it's all about decentralized finance, cryptocurrency. These are the buzzwords of the decade. If you haven't heard of Bitcoin, what planet have you been living on, right? It's got to that point now. So then the question again becomes, have you made money from this industry? It's been around for 11 years. Chances are not, because we already know less than 5% of the population has got involved in the space. So the masses are yet to come on board, and that's what's going on right now. There is a multi-trillion-dollar wealth transfer taking place right now, where old money is moving into the crypto space. The biggest companies on the planet are putting billions of dollars into crypto. And so now is when the masses will follow the big companies, all right? So talking of big companies, Hypertech Group is the company I want to share with you about. They are the strongest blockchain alliance in the world today, and they are committed to bringing trust and transparency into the world that we know so far, that we've built so far, which lacks massively trust and transparency. So blockchain technology allows those two beautiful ideas to be brought back to the forefront of conversations in business, politics, economics, everything. The man behind all of this success is Ryan Zhu, as seen on Amazon Prime Television. If you look up Next Blockchain, watch episode 6, watch all 6 episodes if you can. If it's still on in your country, take advantage and watch all 6 episodes. If it's not, at least get the recording to episode 6, which we'll make available to you through your friend, and watch that episode where you get to hear Ryan's story of how he started out in 2009 mining cryptocurrency. Today, he's one of the biggest miners, top 4 miners in the world. Mining is the process by which cryptocurrency is created. He's one of the top 4 producers of crypto on the planet. He has his own cryptocurrencies like Hypercash, Molecular of the Future, HyperDAO. He's funded some of the biggest currencies on the planet, 12 out of the top 20 to be more accurate. He's listed companies on stock exchanges around the world, in Australia, in Tokyo, and New York, NASDAQ. He's the owner of exchanges, majority shareholder of some exchanges, and a minority shareholder of some exchanges around the world. Exchanges are like banks in the crypto world. People buy and sell cryptocurrency there. And every time that happens, the platforms earn a percentage of the transaction every time. So who.com belongs to Ryan, does over $500 million a day in business, up to $1 billion a day, every single day. Imagine a clip of that, every transaction. ZB.com, another Asian exchange. Binance, the biggest bank in the world of crypto, does comfortably 25, 30 billion a day every day, sometimes 50, 60, 70 billion dollars in these more recent times per day. Ryan owns a piece of that and gets a clip every time transactions happen. His business partner is Sam Lee, who you're just watching and hearing from in that short video clip before we started, a distinguished speaker in the blockchain world, co-founder of Blockchain Global with Ryan Zhu. They've also opened up 16 schools around the world to educate the public on blockchain and crypto. These are free schools. He's also appeared on CNN, Bloomberg, Forbes, BBC, and many other news channels and media outlets to share about the future of blockchain over the years. He's the first person that started doing meetups in Australia for blockchain conversations, and has spoken at the World Economic Forum, United Nations, and many other huge platforms about the future of blockchain. And customers of Blockchain Global include Amazon, Microsoft, and other Fortune 500 companies. These guys are the pioneers and now the leaders of the industry. In 2014, they got together and set up a company called Blockchain Global. Today, Blockchain Global has turned $300 million of invested money into billions of dollars of value in the world. Wow, huge organization. To be honest, if that one organization offered you an opportunity, if you had any entrepreneurial spirit inside of you, you'd have to say yes. Anyone that can turn 300 million into billions in a few years, you got to listen to. Doesn't stop there. The story gets better. 2015, Ryan Zhu set up Colin Star Capital. Here we are 6 years down the line. He'd invested $400 million in 300 companies today worth billions and billions and billions and billions and billions of dollars. Wow. Anyone that can produce those kind of results has got my attention. He's grown the biggest VC company in the world of blockchain. He's funded 40 of the biggest exchanges in the world and 12 of the top 20 cryptos. I'm listening. Hypercash was launched in 2016. They partnered with IBM to solve quantum resistant security. Today, it's coined the world's most advanced blockchain project by Australia's version of NASA. And then fourthly, BW.com. This is a company that Ryan purchased for 100 million in 2017. Today, worth billions of dollars in just 3.5 years. Billions of dollars. How many owners do you know that turned 100 million into billions in 3.5 years in most recent times? Nobody. Nobody I know of. These guys. That's what they're up to. This is the timing of the trend, the space, who they are in the space. And now I'm going to ask that question again. Would you get into business with them? If the timing of this opportunity is, as we say it is, which is now, the next decade is where everything happens. If that's verifiable, would you say yes? Are you going to take advantage of this decade with the #1 blockchain group in the world? As if that wasn't enough, they own Hyperbank, the biggest blockchain bank in the world. These guys are like the Dubai of blockchain. Everything is the biggest and the best. That's just how they operate. Over 1 million customers already onboarded in 3 years and continuing to grow around 176 countries on the planet. In 2020, they launched HyperPay, another app where you can park your cryptocurrency and get staking rewards every single day for free money, just for having your crypto on that wallet. Boom. But here's the real exciting part. MasterCard gave us a $10,000 a day thumbs up. Visa, $50,000 a day. Now, why is that so exciting? Because I don't know of any other crypto card or blockchain card that's got that level of approval from Visa. Most of them, whether it's Revolut, Wirex, Crypto.com, whatever these cards are, they limit the amount of money that you can access. Not here, 50,000 a day, baby. That's what we're talking about. So imagine if you could leverage the knowledge, the experience, the success that these guys have already created and are continuing to create in the world. It really gets better than this, my friends. These guys are behind the biggest blockchain projects on the planet, full stop. They own many, they fund others, and they partner with companies all over the world. That's who they are. So what are they doing next? What's in it for us? Well, they are building an entire blockchain ecosystem. They've already delivered most of it. HyperPay, done. Hyperbank, done. Molecular of the Future, HyperDAO, Hypercash, done. Hypermall launched about 2 months ago, done. Our own blockchain mall where you can go and buy stuff just like Amazon, but using cryptocurrency. And just yesterday, our CEO talked about the mining operation being launched in the very near future. They are almost ready to go live with hyper mining, another money-making opportunity. So these guys offer us multiple money-making opportunities inside of the system. Do you want in? Well, you can get in. Introducing Hyperfund Global, which is a community membership program where we are building a worldwide community of millions of members. And the goal is that the millions of members will bring tens of millions of customers into the ecosystem. And when we hit 30 million customers, boom, we do the world's biggest blockchain IPO. Are you in? I'm in. So it's your chance to do something special for the world, bring trust and transparency into the world, earn a fortune in the process. When you become a member with us for just $300 worth of crypto, you get education through Mars Academy, all about blockchain and crypto. So if you're new and you don't know anything about blockchain and crypto, perfect, sign up. $300 worth of crypto gets you in. And we have a library of videos for beginners, intermediates, and advanced level of education. Secondly, they tell us about the latest and greatest projects. When they talk about a project, pay attention. Pretty much every project they've told us about over the last 15 months that I've been with this company has turned out trumps, doubled, tripled, even 10x in value. So if you like great information early, join. And then thirdly, this is the one that everybody loves. You get your membership fee back as a gift. The company gives you rewards every day to the tune of 0.5 to 1% of the value of your membership until you've had your money back within the next 200 days. So 6 months or so, 6.5 months, you got your 300 back. So now you've got your education for free. You get fantastic new projects for free ongoingly. And they don't stop. They continue to reward you with gifts of 0.5 to 1% a day. So now you not only have you got your initial membership fee back in 200 days, for the next 400 days after that, you continue receiving that 0.5 to 1% a day. Wow, until you've had 3 times back. So now your 300, you just magically turned it into 900. This is what we call alchemy. You just learned business 101, how to turn 1 into 3. Beautiful, great numbers. I love 1 to 3 ratios. That's an awesome number right there. And you can do that in 600 days or less. This assumes a 0.5% a day, right? Then every time you got $50 worth of units in your back office, you will receive 1.5 a day. So in this scenario, 34 days, you've got 50 units in the back office. You can withdraw that and spend it, but you don't have to. If you want to, you can rebuy with it. And that's a whole different set of numbers. More about that in a little while. If you love numbers, you're going to love that. If you don't like numbers, take a deep breath and just follow me. I'll try and make it as simple as possible, right? But you can buy whatever level of membership you like. Start with 300, 500, 1,000, or multiples of any of those, all right? We've got people here that come in for 5,000, 10,000, 20,000, 50,000, 100,000, whatever suits your budget. You will receive a 0.5% back minimum every single day until you've had 3 times back. That's the deal on offer right now. This offer will end soon, and that'll drop to 2.5 times. But in the meantime, while this is on, take advantage. And now I want to show you how they're able to do that. First of all, just to remind you, they are one of the biggest mining companies on the planet. These 4 companies here produce around 60% of all of the Bitcoins in the world. They produce tons of Ethereum, Litecoin, and other cryptocurrencies, big cryptocurrencies. They produce them 24 hours a day, 7 days a week at wholesale prices, free money. So now you can see everything I've shared. They're one of the biggest miners on the planet. They invest in projects. They launch their own projects and multiply their money by hundreds of percent, if not thousands of percent, and even tens of thousands of percent. They stake projects. They earn fees from listing tokens on exchanges and launching new projects. And they earn fees from owning and having shares in big exchanges. They also trade the markets, but they don't trade like other traders. They make the markets. They are known crypto whales. When they sell crypto, they move the price. They influence the world of crypto. And so these guys are on the right side of the casino table, if you like. As they say, the house always wins when it comes to blockchain and crypto. These guys always win. So how about letting the experts do the work for you? I speak to friends all the time that have dabbled in trading, and 99% of them have had their fingers burnt because it's a whole minefield of learning and stress and anxiety of what's going to happen next. Is the market going to go against me or for me? All of that. Here, none of it, zero. Stress-free rewards. If you like the idea of stress-free, join us. You can see here the rebuy strategy I touched on earlier on. Remember, every time you got 50 units, you can either withdraw and spend or rebuy and triple. Well, here, I'm going to say that you bought a 10,000 tether package. You're going to get 50 units a day back, and every 50 becomes 150 with the 3x promotion, right? With that rebuy strategy there, within the next 20 months after your 1 month of rebuying, you receive almost 35,000 units back. So you've got 2 options. Option number 1 is you take 10K and turn it into 30K at 1,500 a month. No rebuys. Option number 2, you start to rebuy. And if you do it just for a month, you end up with 35K almost. You do it for 5 months, 64K. And if you do it for 12 months, you turn your 10 into 185,000 units back to you, each unit valued at $1. How about that? Wowza, are you kidding me? Listen, this is nothing more than wealth principles. Wealth 101 says, make more than you spend. Wealthy people understand that. They spend what their money makes. That's why they don't work. They let their business work. They let their money work. They let other people work for them. Whereas the masses, they spend what they make. The minute you can make the switch, let your money work for you versus you working for your money, that's when things change. So this allows the average person to step into a world that up until now has been reserved for the few. What a great company, what a great owner to want to share the wealth that is available in this multi-trillion-dollar wealth transfer. Now, what makes us different from all of the other companies online offering all sorts of wonderful deals? Well, do your due diligence to find out. We have a whole due diligence pack that you can go through and realize who these guys are. They are huge in what they're doing. This is not some Billy Bob deal that's telling you that they're going to do something with your money when they've got no history and no evidence or transparency of doing so. These guys are documented on a global scale. So if you're a yes today, welcome to the family. Sign up with the person that invited you here today. And then meet Ryan Zhu on Amazon Prime. Watch that series for sure. Do not miss that. Once you've seen that series, I hope you see the bigger picture. And then you can come back here tomorrow. We do these every day. So come back here tomorrow, plug into the community. You'll meet other people like-minded, and we're on a journey to make a difference in the world, right? Now, would you like to more than 3X? I mean, 3X is great, but unless you're coming with $1 million, it's not going to transform your life. It will just be nice, right? I mean, even if you put 10,000 in and get 30,000 out, nice, not going to change your life. This will. If you go mad and start sharing this, pay it forward. When I say go mad, I mean go make a difference. If you go make a difference and pay this forward by sharing, inviting people to the Zoom, just like your friend did today. If you're new here today, your friend invited you to see what I've just shared with you. Now, if you want to do the same, you can. You can invite your contacts to see what I've just shared with you. And if you do that, the company rewards you for being an affiliate. It's really, really lucrative to be an affiliate. Look at this. When you bring John to the Zoom and John loves it and signs up, whatever John gets every day, you get a 20% match. If John tells people on level 2, you can qualify to get a 15% match on all of John's connections. How do you qualify? You invite 2 people directly on level 1. So if you've invited John and Jane, boom, you are now receiving rewards every time any of John or Jane's contacts receive rewards every day. Beautiful. Micro payments daily, adding up to huge, huge incomes. 20 levels can be released by referring 20 people on your level 1. Done. So you bring John, Jane, Harry, Fred, Frank, Mary, whoever else you want to bring. You build your referral level, right? Now it's only a matter of time before your network starts to duplicate. And now you're unlocked 20 levels. There's no limit to what you can receive. Now watch this. Here's how those numbers work. Let's say that you started with 300 units today. So you purchased 300 Tether from the markets with $300 worth of money. You then take that crypto and buy your membership, and the company churns that out to you at the rate of 1.5 units as a gift every day until you've had 900 units back. Cashed out, do what you want with. Nice. Not going to change your life, but nice. You're in, your foot's through the door now. But look what you can do with that $300 decision. If you share this with John and Jane, and between them, they come in at 1,000, right? 500 each. You've now got 2 friends that you've made a difference to. You're now receiving a 20% match. So they turn 1,000 into 3,000. You get 600 of that as a match. 20% of 3,000, which is what they get, comes back to you as a match. Boom. 1 unit a day for you. So you've got 1.5 a day passive rewards, 1 unit a day for the referrals, which means you're on 2.5 units a day, which means instead of waiting 600 days to turn 300 into 900, you do it in just 360 days. How about that? Well, when John brings his sister Mary to the deal, Mary comes in at 10K, you're going to get 7.5 units a day every day, because you're going to get 15% match on the 50 units every day that Mary gets. Mary gets 50 a day, you get 7.5 a day. Add that to your 2.5 of previous. You're now on 10 units a day coming into your rewards every day, which means in just 90 days, you've tripled your membership money. Boom, done. 10 times 90, 900, it's a wrap. You just told a couple of people, one of them told somebody else, boom, done. Can you see the power? Let me show you another way. For every 1,000 tether of business done in your organization, it will turn into 3,000 for the member that came in with that current 3x promotion. Got it? If you bring them in directly, you're going to get a 600 unit match. If your contacts bring them in, you get 450 per 1,000. If their contacts bring them in, you get 300 per 1,000. If their contacts bring them in, 150 per 1,000. That goes on for level 4, 5, and 6. And this whole thing goes out 20 levels deep. Can you now see what I'm talking about? You can make a fortune here through leverage. All right. Now imagine if they were rebuying. I've just shown you passive numbers. Somebody comes in 1,000, they get 3,000 out, they withdraw, they spend it, done. You're going to get 600 on level 1, 450 on level 2, so on and so forth. But if they decide to rebuy, 1,000 turns to 6,000 of rebuys by the end of year 1. And with the 3x promotion, that will give 18,000 output over the following 20 months. Can you see that? Wow, huge. You would get 20% of the 18,000 output, 3,600 coming back to you for that one solid referral, John, who decides to rebuy. Anyone on level 2, including Mary, when Mary rebuys, comes in, rebuys for a year. For every 1,000 in, 2,700 goes back to you. Level 3 is 1,800 per 1,000. Level 4, 5, and 6 are 900 per 1,000. And you can see 20 levels of this. It's just insane. So you can make all of your dreams come true here if you just help other people get what they want out of this. Simple. Invite them along, let them decide what they want, and then be there as a support, be there as a coach, be there as somebody that can remind them of what's possible, bring them to the Zooms regularly with you, and watch how you transform more and more people's lives every single day. The second income on part 2 is our VIP reward. This is an infinity reward, so it means it's not restricted to 20 levels. It goes beyond to infinity, all right? And here's how it works. The more volume you create in your team, the higher the ranks you climb. When you get to 2-star, which means that you've done $500,000 of volume as a team worldwide, doesn't take too much. We've got tons of 2-stars. Then you're going to get an extra 6% on every level. Level 1 goes from 20 to 26. Level 2 goes from 15 to 21. And that goes to infinity. Every account, you're going to get a 6% match to infinity. But also, you can see here, it opens up the global pool. That means that you get a new opportunity to pick up a shared reward once a month on the 4th of each month, which is a nice lump of money that goes a long, long way. Most people can pay for all of their bills just out of that one little bonus every month. All right, so get to 2-star and tap into that. So look, I want to ask you a question again. Have you ever dreamt of a moment like this where a solid, integrous, honest company offers you an opportunity? They're well-funded, they're experienced, they are looked up to by the industry, and they're in the biggest trend in the world. If you've been looking for anything great, you found it. The search is over. Don't be part of that statistic there. Do something different. Step into your power and make a decision that can transform your experience of money. There are people here that have turned 300 into 3,000, 30,000, and even 300,000 in rewards. You decide what you want to do. The main thing is you make that initial decision and follow through. So look, don't get this opportunity confused with other stuff out there. This is unique. It rarely happens. And when it does, pay attention. All right, make it happen. Do what you got to do. It's said that we rise by lifting others. I truly believe that. I've dedicated the last 25 years of my life, ever since I learned this concept, to this cause. I make a difference. That's all my life is about. That's all I want it to be about. I want to add value. I want human beings to feel better as a result of having met me. I want them to do better as a result of having met me. I want them to pass that on to others as a result of having met me. And so I know the power of this. Your friend also has made a decision to do the same. And now it's your time to make your decision. Are you going to improve your situation? And are you going to help others improve theirs? I hope you're a yes. And if you are, we want to hear from you. So if you're new, Let us know what your favorite part was, and let your host know that you're ready to get rocking and rolling with them. All right. And I'm going to hear from some of our existing members as well, hear some stories from around the world of the successes that people are experiencing. So I want to start off with, let's go to Martin. How you doing, champion? Hey, Martin, please unmute yourself.
Hello, Kalpesh.
Hey, how we doing, bud?
I'm fine. How you doing?
Awesome. Go for it.
Yeah, well, first of all, I hit expert last 2 weeks ago.
Woohoo! Boom! Congratulations.
I'm so excited about that. I have three
Infinity
friends.
rewards.
I have 3 friends on the call today. I think 4 of them, and one of them right now is just sending me a message, telling me that it's a Ponzi scheme and things like that. And I'm telling him that, listen, this is not a Ponzi scheme. This is nowhere close. There is nothing like that here, So for my friends who are here, I joined this opportunity 8 months ago, and living in Nigeria, this is the best thing that has happened to me in a long time. I earn more money than people that's probably than some bank managers right now. And I don't have to, I don't have to put in the 9 to 5. It's been life changing. So to my friend who is sending me messages about Ponzi scheme, this is not a Ponzi scheme. I just wanted to say that for a lot of people who are here, this is a once in a lifetime opportunity. I saw this 8 months ago. I didn't ask any questions. I didn't do any due diligence because I was looking for something to transform my life. I jumped in, and my story is different today. Thank you so much.
Beautiful, man. I love it. Thank you, Martin. And thank you for giving your friend the missing piece of the puzzle to, to make him aware that this is not that. Billionaires don't launch Ponzi schemes. All right. So I get it. There are a lot of Ponzi schemes out there in the world. And that's why I said earlier, don't get this mixed up. This is not one of those stupidity programs. This is the real deal. So do the due diligence. Martin will make that available, and give yourself the opportunity that you deserve. That's why he's invited you here. He wants to make a difference. Don't let yourself get in the way. Don't be your worst enemy. Don't walk away from this Zoom thinking you know better. Give yourself an open mind and learn, study. Don't judge this by your previous experiences or the experience of Aunt Sally or Uncle John somewhere else that never made anything of their life, but just complained about what doesn't work. Check this thing out. All right. Next up, I want to bring Cosmos. Hi, Cosmos. How are we doing? Please unmute yourself.
Hello. Yes. Good evening.
Good evening. Hi.
Yes. No, it is. Today is just my first time to join this group, so I just wanted to see what company is this.
So you want to see what?
So yeah, what company is this?
Oh, very good. Who invited you here today, Cosmos?
Yeah, no, because I just find it on the. I find it on what is this? On the investors group.
Oh, I see. You're in a group. Do me a favor, because it looks like you've missed the presentation. Yes. We're back here tomorrow at 6:30 UK time. So half an hour ago, 35 minutes ago. Make a note of that. Come back tomorrow and watch the presentation. It's a beautiful presentation, and we'll tell you who the company is, what they do. Cool?
All right. No, but
thank you, my friend. Very good. Awesome. Catch you tomorrow. Next up is the Lion of Dubai. How are you, my friend?
Hi, Kalpesh.
Hey,
how are you?
Wonderful. Thank you.
Yes, thank you very much. Today, I want to share an amazing testimonial. I have a colleague, he is 40 plus, and we are working here in Dubai in the same profession more than 10 years. And awesome. You know, my profession, real estate, is like a roller coaster. You are going down, up, you get commission a lot, and any months you don't get. And most of the time, whenever he is calling me, he is borrowing money. So he called me 2 weeks before. I sent you an invitation, the webinar invitation, and he just ignored. Then again, he called me. I said, see, did you see the invitation? Did you attend the webinar? And he said that, no, I missed. Again, he called and I said, okay, now you first attend and then call me. And he attended, nothing happened. Fourth time, I said, you need to visit this webinar with your kids. He has kids, like 3 kids ages between 11 to 15. And believe me, today I was driving and he called me and he said that, Sami, I am ready for membership with my kids, 3 kids. So tell me the procedure. So guys, believe me, if you are unable to get the things, because I remember when I was in teenage and the computer came new, yes. I learned everything amazingly. But my elder cousins and my people who were in the 40, they were unable to grab. So please, this presentation with your kids, or if you have sibling younger, teenager, they are very sharp mind and you will listen more. So I got 4 members today. Thank you very much, Kalpesh. Maybe this guy is here and he will pop up just. Thank you.
Fantastic. I love it. Absolutely awesome, man. Congratulations. Well done, buddy. Thank you. Next up is iPhone. Please unmute yourself. iPhone. Hi.
Hello, sir.
Yes.
Hello.
Hi. Go ahead.
How are you?
Very good. Thank you.
Actually, sir, I'm just invited by a line of Dubai. I'm just seeing the TikTok video and just let's see what happened. You know, I'm from Nepal.
Yes.
Like I'm just here at I'm just here at UAE, Dubai, and I'm interested about the cryptocurrency like that, Bitcoin like that. I'm just seeing the video always, and lots of people are earning the income like more than how many $200 to $20,000 like this. And I also want to earn like cryptocurrency. I just see your video. I like it, sir. Actually, I really like it for your video.
Awesome. Well, listen, you're in great hands. Sami is a very, very beautiful soul, and I had the honor of meeting him just a few weeks ago when I was in Dubai. So work closely with him. He will guide you in the right direction. All right. Awesome. Thank you so much. Wonderful. Next up is Gopal. Gopal. Please unmute yourself. Oh, maybe not. Delonte, how you doing, champ?
Hey, Kalpesh. Can you hear me now?
Yes, we can. Go ahead.
Hey, where are you?
I'm in Portugal at the moment.
Oh, so you went big and you went to somewhere else.
Yeah.
Right, because my motto is go big or go home.
There you go.
Right. Hey, we down here in the Caribbean, we are enjoying it. Here we go on. I can tell anyone, hey, as small as the membership is, you need to get it.
Yes.
Because crypto is the way of the future. I started off, I started off with a $1,000 package, and it's only uphill from there.
Love it.
I sponsored a couple of friends of mine, and the way how I do it, I help them, they help me, and they help others. So how the returns go is only up to them, right? I'm in 90 days now. I have been doing, since the start to now, I've done over 70 rebuys.
Wow.
I ain't reached the expert level yet. I like to keep things small, right?
Fantastic.
Hey, small things small, but eventually, I can't make where you guys are 5-star and these kind of things. But I'm gonna be somewhere.
100%. Congratulations, man. That's awesome.
I will encourage anyone. Hey, you get in, you get something 100%. Out of. You're gonna be somewhere.
Absolutely.
Because
Thank you.
Going now, you don't know.
Absolutely.
Because
awesome.
Some of us, have lost our jobs. I am just fortunate that the job that I have loved since I have been 16 years old, I'm still doing it now.
Yeah.
right? And it has been ups and downs. And everybody in life has ups and downs.
Absolutely.
It's just what you do with the downside of it will always bring you back up.
Listen,
and
thank you for
put
being
you
here.
in a
Much
position that
appreciated.
is
And
better.
keep on motoring up, my friend. Very, very good. Next up, go Paul. How
Thank
we
you
doing,
very
buddy?
much for the time. And
Hello. You've muted yourself. Please unmute yourself again.
unmute. You got me there?
Yep, we have. Go for it.
Yeah, sorry about that. The phone get a little issue with
That's
up
all right.
and
Carry
down.
on. No problem.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
brother, I'm glad. I have to big up my upline, which is Nicole Chacha, Smikers. I show you know Aaron from down in Trinidad, right? Peter, these guys and them are wonderful people, you know. They help us out. They're reaching out. After thank you, both you and Keith, brothers. You guys are exceptional. They are phenomenal. Because you don't need to do what you all are doing today, tomorrow, every other day for us. And we need to understand that, right? You guys bring a shining light into some of us darkest days. And I'll have to say I'll sign off on that, and thank you very much. You know, blessings onto you and everybody in the rest of the world who is logged on.
Thank you, my friend. Next up is Priya and Happy. How we doing, guys? Please go ahead and unmute yourselves. You got the option?
Yeah, perfect. Thank you, Kalpesh.
There we
How are
go.
you?
Hey, awesome. Thanks. How are you?
Good. Okay, so first
Great
of all,
to see you guys.
yeah, it's been a while, but thank you again. Everyone on this call, honestly, this has been an amazing journey. We've been 4 months in Hyperfund. We have built a team in Canada here, and we started as initially with the small membership. In month 1, we hit expert. Month 2, we hit pro. Month 3, we hit VIP 1. And I'm very confident by this Saturday, we're going to hit VIP 2-star. And what VIP 2-star is, you can see both me and my wife are here today. We quit our jobs. We've fallen off everything, and we've dedicated our time and effort purely to Hyperfund itself. And without any say, I just want to say a big thank you to Harinder, to Dizzy and Kalpesh for guiding us to the right path. And we are here for the journey, and our team is growing at a significant pace. And lastly, the day you get into Hyperfund and the day Hyperfund gets into you, that is what is happening to us. So I'll just let Priya say a few words as well.
Hi, Kalpesh, and
Hey,
everyone
Priya.
who's on this call. Really happy has said everything. I'd just like to say this is just the beginning of the beginning, everyone. Get into it. You don't need to think 10 times about it. Make your decision, study it after you've got your feet in, and you will see how valuable this is. And this is honestly a life changer. And I'm saying this from deep down in my heart. And again, thanks to our great support. That's the beautiful part about this. Everyone is here to support everyone. We have had lots of support from Harinder and Dippy, Kalpesh, Dizzy, and everyone else. So get into this. Don't waste any time like we did. We procrastinated for a few months, but you know what? We're in, and it's in us.
Love it. Loving the work that you're doing out in Canada. Congratulations. And now spreading your wings outside of Canada as well. Absolutely awesome. And yeah, let's bring Harinder in. Harinder, you must be very proud of your Canadian organization now.
Yes, hi guys. Thank you for the welcome, and thank you Happy and Priya for the amazing job that you guys are doing in Canada. Happy and Priya didn't say it because they're just humble people. Is they actually launched Canada. They're the leaders in Canada, and as a result of their efforts and their team's efforts, they're building a massive team in Canada and around the world. So my story is Kalpesh is my best friend. We've known each other for over 25 years. And I actually approached him early October last year because I knew he was doing something. My wife was keen to find out about doing an additional business. So I said, let's speak to Kalpesh. He's the main man. I knew, because I trust him because he's my best friend, I knew he'd spent 3 solid months doing due diligence and research into this company, because Kalpesh is someone whose reputation precedes him. If he gets into anything, he's got a massive team around the world. So he needs to make sure whatever he puts his hands onto is legitimate, it's above board, and it's what it says on the tin. So I came in purely at the back of his word initially at $1,000. A week later, put in another $4,000. And then I paused, and then I went away and I did many hours of research and study. And I mean studies when you go over and over again. I did a lot of study into the company, into the founders, who these guys are, their track record, their documentation with regulations and what have you. And then after I'd done that, it really had me feel a lot more confident, and not because of Kalpesh or anybody else. I put in then $15,500 further dollars because of Sam Lee and Ryan Yu. The guys are founders. You know, these guys are unbelievable. You know, such unbelievable human beings. And then during that first week, I brought in about 10 to 15 people of my close family. I just had one conversation with them. I didn't even show them a presentation, and I said, "Look, you need to come on board," and they did on that basis. And then I wasn't planning to build it in a very big way. But it's been an amazing journey, and I wanted to leverage off Dizzy, who's my upline initially, because I didn't want to put the time and effort in. Then circumstances changed in my life at the end of December, and I had to roll my sleeves up. And at the beginning of January, that's when I started networking this properly. I took some time off from work. I'm an optician, an optometrist by profession. And I declared that by the end of January, I'm going to be earning enough to leave my job as an optometrist. And I managed to make that happen within 25 days. And so it's just been an amazing journey. And I managed to make that happen in 25 days. And this has changed mine and my wife's life. You know, I spent the day with my dad today, who's 89, and he's got dementia. He doesn't even know who I am anymore. But it was nice to spend that time with him because I wasn't at work. So it's given me time freedom. I go to the gym. We've got a personal trainer, myself and my wife, 3 times a week. I go yoga 3 times a week now. And it's given me the time freedom to do the stuff that I love doing. And I want to thank you, Kalpesh, for always just being your stand, always just being your support and your encouragement. And it's thanks to you. I've spent the last 20 years, you know, he knows my journey to get out the rat race. And I just never gave up. And this is what's had it happen after 20 years to have me become financially free. And, you know, we'll hit V4 in the next 24 hours, 24, 40 hours. And V5, I'm going to aim to get to by the 27th of July, which is my wife's birthday. And it's just a gift to be able to be there for other people. You know, myself and Kalpesh are working on some global stuff to make a difference around the planet. And that's why he does this. And that's why I do this, to make a difference. So thank you. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, the team. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Harinder. Oh my goodness. I'll tell you what, guys and girls, if you don't get it, I feel for you. If you do not get the power of making a difference, I feel for you. Dizzy, how we doing, brother?
Well, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the favorite part of my life. I used to say it's the favorite part of my day, but it's not. It's the favorite part of my life because I saw this opportunity. And I just want to say something, Kalpesh, you know how you said what you're a stand for? And I'll second what Harinder says. In the whole time I've known you, when you say you want people to have a better life, to be a better person, I can vouch for that because the whole time I've known Kalpesh, he's always wanted what's best for me. And he's always encouraged me to be a better human. And to this day, I can safely say with a hand on my heart, I am living my dream. And by that, I mean, imagine I said to you right now, if money was no object, what would you use your life for? I'm in that position right now. When I started with $300. I had no money. I sold my barbershop. I negotiated rent on a new place, a private studio, 6 months rent up front, because I had guaranteed clientele. I opened on the 23rd of March. We all know what happened, right? I paid 6 months rent up front. On the 24th of March, I had to shut my shop down. I had no access to any money. It was at that point I thought, right, I need to do something, but I know I've got time now. So I thought, let me learn how to grow vegetables. Yeah, it takes time. And then I thought, I need to make some more money. And with synchronicity, just as I thought that, my good friend Kalpesh called and he said, Dizzy, do you want to make some money? And I was like, hell yeah. So he showed me the presentation you guys have just seen. And my first words were, I am not missing out on this, because if you were like me, I missed out on Bitcoin in 2017. And I thought, wow, I'm not missing out on this again. Okay, so I'll learn whatever I need to learn. I learned what I needed to learn, and my $300 became $1,500 in 6 months. It was hard. It was like watching paint dry, getting that 50 every 34 days, but I did it. From 1,500, I added another 500. From 500, I added another 5,000. On New Year's Eve, I had a choice. I didn't have to cut people's hair. So V1 in January, V2 in February, V3 in March, and I was V4 a couple of weeks ago, and I'm chasing the tail of V5. V5 is on its way. I can see it, okay? What does that mean, V5? It means you're at the top of the plan. Already, I'm financially free. I'm already living in abundance, thanks to me saying yes. So if you're new, this is for you. If you've prayed for an opportunity, how do you know this isn't it? How do you know? Because whoever showed you this only showed you this because they care. Because this is going to do more for you than it will for anybody else. So Kalpesh, I'm eternally grateful for what you're doing. Just one quick share. I met a guy the other day and he said to me, thank you for your conversation. I'm going to give you a commission for what you've said. And I said, listen, I'm in a position now where I'm financially free. I'll give you a charity that I'm working with. And I'm proud to say I'm working with Kalpesh and Harinder, doing big transformation in the world. And that's my purpose in life. And I'm glad to be able to serve it with this company. So if you're new, this is for you. Thank you, Kalpesh. Thank you, Keith. This is the best thing I've ever done in my life.
Thank you, Dizzy. Beautiful, man. And I'll tell you what, for everybody here, the biggest blessing of this opportunity is that is priceless. I mean, the income is nothing compared to the feedback of transforming somebody's life. I'll tell you, it's the best feeling in the world. Thank you, Dizzy, for those very beautiful, kind words. Love you, brother. Next up is Vahid. Hi, Vahid.
Hi, Kalpesh. How are you?
Wonderful. Thank you, sir.
Yeah. Thank you so much for another great presentation again today. Anytime that I'm here, I learn something new from you. I appreciate. Today, I'm gonna talk about one of the friends who contacted me about a month ago, and he told me that they have got some money as the down payment to buy a house, but the problem is they don't have the monthly mortgage payments, and they ask if I have any solutions for them or not. I
Wow.
talked about, yeah, I talked about Hyperfund with them, and I told them that if they put a small portion of their money in their Hyperfund account, they're gonna have the monthly mortgage payments. You know, it's not all about achieving financial freedom and making thousands of millions of dollars. Sometimes you can resolve a very big problem for a family just by giving
Wow.
Hyperfund as their solution. So a family who couldn't have their own house just because they didn't have the monthly mortgage payment, and at the same time he told me that the longer they wait, the real estate prices are going up, and so if they wait for one more year, they won't be able to use their down payment, the money they have for the down payment to buy in a house. So now they have their house, and because they have become able to earn the mortgage monthly payment through their hyperfund account. And this is really, although they are not making thousands yet, but they will. And now he has become interested in referring others and sharing this with their friends. They are so excited. They are over the moon. You know, a family, it has changed. It has made a big difference for for a family. And thanks to you and my sponsor Andy and Sharon and Daniel for introducing Hyperfund to me.
Beautiful.
Yeah,
Thank you.
thank you so
Beautifully
much.
shared. Thank you so much, my friend. Edna, you're up next. Please introduce yourself.
Hang
All
on,
the way
hang
from
on.
sunny Philippines. Hey, hey.
Yes, hello. Hello, legend.
Hey, how we doing?
Fantastic. It's another amazing presentation. I get
Yeah.
so much, buzz on listening, and I'm very much, when I got introduced to the program, it's a friend of mine for over 30 years back in Australia. She's an 82-year-old woman, and she knows that, she cannot, no one can move me for whatever I was doing, I am doing. But I'm so thankful that she had the courage to really, give it another shot. So, and I'm here. The thing that really amazed me is the fact that, when I look at the video, in fact, she said, look at the video, and then I will call you back. But I did not wait for her to call me back, and I registered straight away. Because, yeah, because being I'm Filipino, but I'm Australian citizen. I was 22 when I left home, Philippines. So, and I've been living there nearly 40 years. So the fact that I know the company, I look at the company. That's what I looked at. And I thought, it couldn't be, what company would do something like this? No company will give you the profit before you do anything. And that's what it is, right? I mean, 3x, what did you do? Nothing. And the fact is, I know that Australia is one of the toughest place to, to register and all that. So for those who are really looking at this thing, you have to go beyond making the money, because it's not all about. It's the community that Ryan, and we are so blessed that we have Ryan's and his vision to really, to help us. This is actually a divine blessings to everyone. I love the network marketing because it's really about helping people. That's what it is. But like tonight, I was actually in a group because of COVID. I have an international organization of expats in the Philippines. And because of COVID, we didn't have the, it's all stopped. So, but it started to get a little bit light, so we started getting together. And those guys, some of the people that I know, they are between Filipinos and expats. But when they see me, they either like me or they don't like me because of what I do with my other wellness company, wellness coaching business with another network. But today, they said something that, what are you doing? And I just said, well, I'm really making friends and making money. So that's what I do today. And then she said, what is that? I said, are you into crypto? And as soon as I said that, because most of them are actually business people. And one guy was very skeptic in the past, but he attentively listened. And before we finished the conversation, he gave me his card. He said, I really wanted to know about this. So I have 3 people actually ready to, so all I do is just touch them. So any case, thank you so much for, lifting all the hard work for us. And I'm really very thankful for my team also. And this is an amazing part about it. I mean, Sammy bless me, with, and then, in India. So, and I wasn't even looking at that. But my real reason for doing this is not really for me. I mean, quite a few of you know, I'm a senior. I'm 67 years of age. I'm very comfortable. I'm blessed with 3 wonderful children. But I really want to do this for my people in the Philippines. The people's the poverty is just it's heartbreaking. and for me to be able to, you know, to do something for them. So again,
Well
thank
done.
God and thank Hyperfund.
Thank you. Thank you
Okay,
so
thanks.
much.
Right.
Beautiful, Edna.
Yeah. Thank you so much.
Ayana,
Steve.
you're up next. Pleasure.
Hi,
Anna?
thank you, thank you. I'm in from California near the what we call the East Bay and near San Francisco.
All right.
And I
You're
just
looking
want to
very
say,
glamorous.
oh, thank you. Oh,
Love
it's
it.
sunny out here. It's sunny out here. But thank you so much. You know, this is one of my favorite parts of the day. Just all the testimonies and just folks, plug in, because I think it was Harinder that said it along with his wife a few minutes ago. You know, he got into Hyperfund a few months ago, but Hyperfund got into him, and that's when the magic really begins. So I'm so excited. I have my kids involved. As a matter of fact, my son, he's coming out of his room right now. He started off with $1,000. My other daughter, he's 19 years old. I have a 27-year-old and a 23-year-old, and we're all in business together, folks. Wake up, get a clue,
Love it.
and go out there and share. And so, and that's the beauty about this industry in the business of, I call it the relationship business and networking. People come in, they want to be skeptical. You know, sometimes I've been in businesses throughout the years, businesses come and go, but this one is here to stay. But what's so awesome about it is all the things that I've done in the past, all the things I've learned has led us up to here. It's led me to you, Kalpesh. I can't wait to one day meet you in person. But that's what it's about. It's about the network. My friends at my old job, they weren't talking like this. They weren't telling us information like this, you know? And so folks, just grab a hold with it. Don't think too much. Don't analyze till you're paralyzed. Go for it. Follow the leader. What do they say about making sure that you're copying the right cat? And we're copying the right cats. So I'm just fired up and excited. At the beginning, you opened up with the video from Sam Lee. I wanted to find out, where can we get that video? I caught the tail end of it.
If you go to my YouTube channel, the Kalpesh Patel.
Oh, okay.
Then,
Okay.
I've loaded all the videos in there. All right.
Excellent. So you said your YouTube video is Kalpesh Patel.
The Kalpesh Patel.
Oh, okay.
Just make it
Done.
easier to find. There's a lot of Kalpesh Patels on there otherwise. Cool.
Okay, got it.
Thank you. Thank you so much. All
You're
right.
awesome. Thank you.
Thank you. We have Tamsanga. Hi, please unmute. Please unmute yourself again.
Hello.
Hey, how are we doing?
I'm good, and you?
Wonderful, thank you. Go ahead.
Good. I just have two questions.
Yes.
Probably before that, I want to thank you for the good presentation.
Thank you, sir.
First one, with the units that you are making, let me just make an example. Let me exaggerate a bit and say, if one were to start with 10,000 US dollars, and you are making 50 units. The 50 units, are they in dollars?
Yeah, one unit has a dollar value.
Okay. If you start like that, does it mean you will be able to earn that much per day? Let me say you start exactly with 10,000 US dollars.
Correct. 1,500 a month.
Okay, 1,500. Now I'm losing you. 1,500 a month. I thought you were saying 50.
Yeah, 50
units.
a day. Yep, 50 a day.
Okay, all right. Yeah, this sounds good.
Yep.
This sounds good. Let one try it.
Yes. Well, look, get back with the person that invited you here. Feel free to come back tomorrow to take a second look. It's a lot of information in a short space of time. The main thing at this stage is just, if you like the idea and the concept, get yourself on board, get an account, fund it, start experiencing, and then just plug in. Start showing up here every day. You'll start understanding everything a lot more better. Cool?
Right. Let me just close with this one. So with that 50 units, because you can tell that you are speaking to somebody who wants money. Right.
Yes.
Then will I be able to access that 50 units dollars?
Yep, every day.
Even if I were to say every day.
Every day. You can withdraw that. Yep, the minimum withdrawal is 50. So yep, you can take that out every day. Awesome.
Thank you.
Thank you. thank you for coming. Welcome, and get back to the person who invited you for the sign-up link. Derek, how you doing, buddy?
Hello, Kalpesh.
Hey, what's happening, champ?
Okay, day 34. Let me tell you what's been happening. Okay, well, first thing I did was I left my 30,000 a year job to get into this. I went part-time as a chef. That's my job. With an agency earning far less than what I was earning. And I started helping people. My day begins with how many people come out today. And the more I listen to these stories, I can't wait till the people in my team start telling their stories. Honestly, some of them make me cry already. And this is the key, guys. You know, when you talk to people, listen to what their stories are before you get them involved in this, because it's their stories that are going to get you to give them the solution. And honestly, every single person's got a story, every single story. And I've got a story, but I won't tell that one today. What I'm going to tell you today is that I came in with $300. I got paid weekly, so I paid another $300 the second week and $300 on the third week.
Wow.
And that's it. But today, and this is what people need to understand, without having 10,000 in my account, I'm earning the rebuys of $50 a day.
Wow.
So I'm on 10,000 without having 10,000.
Boom. 900 in and get 10K money. There you go.
I just can't believe it. Day 30 that
10x
happened.
leverage in 34 days. How about that?
I know, it's frightening.
Beautiful. Absolutely beautifully shared.
I didn't even know what that was, by the way, expert. I saw this thing appear on my thing and I went back to my sponsor, Boris, who I thank eternally. And I said, what does expert mean?
So now I've got to ranks without even knowing how to do it. That's the best. You're just sharing, right? You're just sharing, and then the ranks happen anyway.
I'm just sharing. Yeah. Thanks a lot.
Absolutely awesome, man. I love it. Thank you, Derek. Beautiful. Look at that. All right. Next up, we have Miss Bess. Hi. Please unmute yourself. Hey.
Good afternoon. How are you?
Wonderful. Thank you. Good afternoon to you.
Hi, family. I'm so excited to be part of this family. I'm so excited. I came in 13 days ago, and I just, it's good to be around so much love. I was especially moved yesterday. Yesterday, you mentioned three things: love, fear, and greed. Where there's love, there's no fear. Where there's faith, there's no fear. And there's no greed. So I don't want to get carried away, but the gentleman who was thanking you, he just put me into pieces too, just to see how much everybody wants to help. Everybody we just want to go out there and end poverty. Because poverty is not our portion. We're not supposed to be poor. It's not our portion. Anyway, I want to thank everybody. There are a lot of people that I invited on the line today. I want to thank you for being here. It's your opportunity. Ask any question you want. This is a loving family. We are family here. Thank you so much for your leadership. I want to thank my leaders. I want to thank my niece. My niece called me all the way from South Africa and told me about this opportunity.
Wow, I love it.
Yes, and I want to thank Nebo. She's our leader. The leaders in South Africa, they're doing just wonderful, wonderful job, just ministering to people on the ground. So we're grateful, very grateful. Love you.
Thank you so much. We love you too, and you are absolutely an integral part of this family. And thank you for owning it. Thank you, JB. Talking of family, how we doing, my brother?
What's up? Absolutely fantastic. Different hats today.
I know. I see that.
Yeah. So I'll just go E17 though. Yeah, I was given this today on a job because I forgot my hat.
Oh, cool.
It's a
Nice.
Railway MG Merc hat. It's a sign.
Exactly. Look at that. The universe is
yeah.
Giving
So
you
they didn't pay me like, but yeah. So no, it's yeah. Anyway, don't need to be. So
there you go.
I joined. Tomorrow is my 3-month birthday. No, sorry, no, first off, thank you, Kalpesh, another amazing presentation. Absolutely love getting on these. And it's the shares afterwards. People leave during the shares. It's like, stay to the end because there's so much quality from it, the way that people are learning, take everybody's energy. You get the best energy out of this for the 2 hours a night that you will do around just everybody. You mean just the normal folk that you see in the street because they don't get it. But anyway, I started 3 months ago tomorrow with $300. I had trouble getting the money. I was told about this in February, but I started probably 6 weeks, maybe 5 weeks after I was told. Jumped in and then did all the sharing. I'm signing up my 17th person tomorrow morning. And this is off a person that had failed 3 businesses in the last 4 years through not being able to sell and not being able to communicate. So I've turned up all the, well, I've missed about, in 3 months, I've missed about 10 presentations, if that. So I'll turn up as many as I can, learn from the best, got it into my nervous system. And then now I've got, just around 8 grand sat in the account. I'm getting 2 rebuys a day after sort of 3 months. So it's gone from 1.5 HU a day to over 124 a day now. And it's not about that anymore now. It's about getting out there. And once I'm out of my house and I'm living on the road, it's going to be out there and sharing it with people because I felt myself drop a little bit, but my energy's back and I can feel just like the universe is going, there you go. There you go. And it did. It came in the form of a Mercedes hat today. Thank you, brother. Lots of love, yeah, to everyone.
Well done, bro. Really proud. Look at that. 125 a day from 1.5 units a day. That is almost 100x growth in 3 months. Freaking awesome. That's what we're talking about. Next up is Monty. Hey, Monty. How we doing, buddy?
Hi. How you doing, my friend?
Wonderful. Thank you. Go ahead.
The Kalpesh Patel did an amazing presentation as usual. Not just Kalpesh, but you're amazing. It's amazing what you've done. I think we come from the same industry. We probably did a lot of things that's similar years and years, but you know what? It's great experience. A lot of them weren't the best. A lot of them, we wouldn't touch with a 10-foot pole ever again. But it brings all great people to this business. That's what I see. I really do. And what a beautiful testimonials that we got today. And it's amazing. Like I shared with a couple of people just yesterday, they said, oh, crypto's volatile. I said, yeah, it sure is. That's why you don't trade it. I trade it, but you don't trade it. It's extremely volatile. You've got to come on a Zoom call where they're going to show you with a stable coin how they eliminate that volatility and reduce it drastically. They said, oh, wow. And then invite them. If they don't have enough, thank you, Kalpesh. I think a long time ago when I first started, I asked you to do me a short presentation, which I shared. I have a few people in, but you know what? You don't need it. You really don't. If somebody can't give you 45 minutes to an hour to jump on a Zoom, they're not your person. They're just not your person. And you let it go. Not a problem at all. Before I used to say, because I remember in my future past jobs, I used to send them the presentations. Half of them don't even look at it. Half of them won't. At least if they're on, I can check the participants and say, oh, there he is. Wonderful. Now I can answer his question. So again, people should ask, can I do this program? As you've seen, as you've shown so eloquently, absolutely. You certainly choose your membership. That's all you do. Get in passive or active. Doesn't matter which one at the beginning. A lot of my guys got in passive. I don't think I have anybody that's not passive. They're all active. They say, oh, I'm not going to bring anybody in. That's no problem. Oh, how do I get my brother in, father in, son? Oh, no problem. But they're still passive. They still call themselves passive and they register 12 people, but they're passive. So
is the way.
It is the way. I did a lot of Kalpesh. I did a lot of trading. Cryptocurrency lately. I reduced that drastically because the only guy that was benefiting from that was myself. And I look and says, geez, that's kind of selfish. I'll take it, I did trade before stocks. I did, but it just wasn't affecting anybody else but me, the wife, the children. I said, it's great, but there's a hole inside that says, you know what, you got to do something more. So I reduced that drastically, increased my sharing activity. Oh, I feel 10 times better. And it's a really, really, it's thank you, to Keith. It's we give back. When we give back, we feel really, really good. So thank you very much for all those new people looking at it. Do your due diligence. You know, you can be skeptical, not a problem, but be a real skeptic. Means look at the numbers, look at the thing. Don't just say, oh, this doesn't work. Well, where did that come from? It's usually the people that say that doesn't work
Healthy
haven't done it.
skepticism, we call it.
Exactly. We need more of the healthy skeptics. Look at it like I did. Take a whole 5 minutes like I did, then get in. That's what I took to get it. Master, one of my biggest legs, was even faster. He took, I think, 30 or 60 seconds and said, okay, put me in. So it does take time. If you need a day, you probably won't need, especially after what you've done. It's great. Come on in, guys. Join us. You're going to get all the support. Weekends, don't miss weekends. You get complete training. You get leadership. And you're not going to get that anywhere except this business. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Monty. Beautiful. Next up, we've got Bitcoin Master. Hi. How are we doing, buddy? Please unmute.
Kalpesh, man, thank you so much, man. You do an amazing presentation. I would have to say, I make sure I join all the time. You might not see my face all the time, but I'm listening. Okay, so I really appreciate what you do. Awesome. And, you know, I want to give shout out to everybody that's here showing up to grow up. You guys are at the right place at the right time. I got started the beginning of March. And it's been amazing. Let me back up a little bit. I did get involved in the crypto space in 2015, 2016-ish. And I bumped my head. I've seen all types of things. But guess what? It set me free being in the blockchain space, guys. I've been able to build teams and change families. And these families have been able to change their zip code, right? So I'm really excited. And I've never seen anything like what we have here with this hyper fun community, guys. Nothing. I mean, out of all these years I've been involved, never seen nothing like it. You know, I'm the guy to say, hey, don't give up your money. Don't give up control of your money. But here, this is a membership and you're getting so much benefits. It's bananas, guys. I mean, it's like literally insane. And the way you, Kalpesh, you know, explain the project, you know, talk about the due diligence, having so many people go out and do their due diligence, do their homework. This is what really plants their flag, encourage them, give them that encouragement to go further and further and further and just help so many families. So I want to give shout out to all the new people that's joining today. You know, get started. Don't look back, just go forward. You know what I mean? And, you know, I got so many people starting to come up in the ranks like John MB. He's really rocking it right now. London Wilson, Malik Amir, these guys are coming up and they're headed forward. Their head is down. They're like you said, hyper fun is getting in them. So the legends, we're coming to blockchain unification. We're coming, man. We're excited about this movement. And, you know, keep going, man. Keep going. And I'm with you all the way.
Beautiful. Thank you so much, man. I love
hold on. And I'm like 60% to V1.
Oh, nice. Well done. Awesome. I can't wait for you to get there. No doubt with what you just described with all that activity, it won't be too long, my friend. Won't be too long at all.
Thank you.
That is base camp. V1 is where you know you've laid the foundation down for V5. The rest is just how fast you're going to get there. Well done. Absolutely awesome. Next up is Junior. Hi, Junior. Please unmute yourself. Junior McLawrence. Hi.
Yeah. Today I get introduced by Boss Lady.
Oh, very good. Welcome.
And it's really intriguing so far. I like the presentation too as well. And at first, most think it's, you know, it's a little downplaying and stuff, but when we really come to grasp now, to the amount of conversation and life-changing happen, it's convincing. Yeah, it's convincing, really. I like it.
Fantastic. Awesome.
Yes.
Well, thank you for sharing that, Junior. We welcome you as a new person. And yeah.
I'm gonna be boss lady's gonna reach up to that rank too also.
Yeah, exactly. Get hold of Boss Lady and get yourself signed up, my friend.
All right, then. Thanks.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for sharing on your first experience as well. Next up is Chim. Hi, Chim. Please unmute yourself. Chim or Shim?
Chim, you are
Chim,
right.
hi. How are we doing?
Hi, Kalpesh. I'm fine. How are you?
Wonderful. Thank you. Go ahead.
Yeah, it's my second day today.
Okay, good. Well, welcome.
I'll be here every evening. Yeah. I asked a question last night, but after I had asked the question, I think I overheard someone who asked the question and I didn't hear correctly. So I just wanted to get it from you. Did you say you start getting paid after 20 months or it was something else?
No. You get paid immediately within 24 hours of signing up. So within 24 hours, maximum 48 hours of signing up, depending on the time that you came in, you start receiving your daily rewards every single day.
Okay.
It takes a maximum of 600 days to get the 3x. If you didn't do anything at all, and the company only ever gave out 0.5% a day, it will take you 600 days to triple. That's it.
Oh, okay. So, and my last question, sorry. If I were to start with more than 300 pounds, is it allowed?
Yes, of course. Any amount over 300 tether is allowed. So in any multiples of 300, 500, or 1,000. So again, your friend who got you here will be able to guide you on purchasing your tether and funding your account. Cool.
Right. Thank you very much, Kalpesh.
Awesome. Welcome to the family. Thank you so much. Next up is Rosie. Hey, Rosie, how we doing? Hey, what's going on, girl?
Oh my God, I'm telling you, when I said I'm going back to California, and it's so different because now I'm looking at people face to face, and it's nothing like that. I have an appointment. I have 4 appointments today. 4 people ready to become a members. I said, this is the best thing ever. You know, it's like I built my business for 6 months from my bedroom in Boston.
Yes.
I start with a $500 membership package. I start receiving 2.5 units a day. So from the past week, I got 500 units a day. So imagine in one day, I got what I pay for my membership, and it's growing and growing and growing. Kalpesh, whoever see this for the first time, let me tell you, it's real. It's real, and don't waste any time, because every day you are not being part of the hyper fund, you're missing the big picture. Yes. We pray for an opportunity. I pray for an opportunity to change our lives. And this is the answer to the prayers. That's all I can say. Do it and do it and do it and talk, share, like Alan said, you know, share and rebuy, share and rebuy.
That's all there is to do, man. Share and rebuy. Done.
Okay, I have to go. I have people waiting for me.
Thank you, Kalpesh. Go. Keep signing them up. See you at the next rank. Thank you. Love it. Rosie, man. She's back home and meeting people face to face. Semper, hi. Please unmute yourself. Semper?
Hello, how are you?
Hey, wonderful. Thank you.
Thank you so much for the wonderful presentation. It's my first time to join today. I'm from Lesotho. So,
oh, lovely. Welcome.
Yes. I got the link from a friend of mine who joined recently, but I just need to ask a few questions because it's my first day today. It told me about binary trading. So when I get the presentation, I see you talking about the hyper fund. So I'm just asking whether it's the same thing or not. Also, he told me that he's struggling with the purchasing of withdrawal pin. I'm like to know what is it and how does it work so that when you join it, you are clear with everything.
Unfortunately, Sempe, your sound is really bad. I didn't hear what you're trying to find out. You said something about, is this hyperfund? Yes, it is. And then the second part, I didn't get what you're trying to say. Say that again. Oh, okay. Looks like connection's not so great there. Anyway, next up, I'm going to go to Edmund. How are we doing, buddy? Please unmute yourself. Edmund.
Great, my brother.
Hey, awesome.
Great, Kalpesh, you're my brother. Kalpesh, you're my brother. Kalpesh, you're my brother.
Bless you. Thank you.
This hyper community is
brothers
real.
From another
my
mother.
Book, definitely. My book is exciting me. And I realize that there is hyper leadership. Everything in this community is hyper. Let me tell you what your strengths are, Kalpesh. It is your public speaking, just talking to people. That is a skill that you don't learn anywhere. It's not taught, you're not taught at university. I have a university degree, I have to confess today, but I didn't learn this at university.
Yeah.
Entrepreneurship, you don't learn it anywhere. Confidence, you don't learn confidence anywhere. Enthusiasm, these are the skills, these are the hyper skills that define members of this community. And this is what you learn here and nowhere else. This book is revealing so much to me what hyper community is, what is the power is. And anybody who speaks on this platform, you are exercising those skills. We are the nucleus of this community. And as a leader, you have a clear vision where you are and where you are going. And thank you, my brother, for your leadership. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you, Edmund. Beautiful.
I can't find any more words. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Much love. Thank you so much. Okay, next up, I'd like to ask Ulas to please unmute yourself. Ulas.
Hello.
Hey, how are we doing?
Fine. Good evening. This is Kenya time now, coming to almost 11.
Oh,
Thank you,
wow.
Kalpesh. I'm very
Pleasure.
grateful to you. Just I am 1 week old. I am watching your Zoom daily base.
Wow.
From Kenya, a small town to Uganda border. It's called Kitale.
I
I'm
know.
greeting
My
you
dad
special.
used to go to Kitale for his business. Look at that. Amazing. I've heard of Kitale.
Yeah, amazing. Give him. I'm born in Uganda. I never left in Amin regime, but currently I have some project where I am at night. So my friend connected me to a local lady from Nakuru.
Yeah.
And a friend of Hitesh has already joined with $500. So tomorrow I'm trying to send Hitesh some $1,000. I'm very impressed, Kalpesh. So I'm joining with you. I want you to open a Nairobi headquarters for Uganda so we can boom and become the ambassador, and you will be the ambassador for East Africa, Central Africa. I pray God, long live Hyper, because here we have a problem. Recent in 3 months, I'm a new in learning this, but many companies came and went, like Trons, Forsage.
Yeah.
People invested heavily. Gamias, you know it. They promised they're opening in Dubai. You know it. I don't want to name and we don't want to talk ill, but cryptocurrency, yesterday I was watching Al Jazeera. Soon China has banned, these people have banned. So we need to give confidence in people. You should open an ATM, because here sometimes our members cannot trust each other to send $1,000 in M-Pesa. Then they wait, they recruit them. It has happened. Many people were con, because I started attending some Zoom meetings for this company since last 3 months, but now they have collapsed. But I'm impressed. I have seen the investment. So I'm ready to invest by tomorrow. I will give a friend who is a local Nancy. She's a queen. She's with me in biotech. She introduced me to Hitesh. But Hitesh didn't got her, but I told Hitesh, I will support you. We shall make a team for East Africa or what. I have been traveling all African continentals. So you are most welcome. I'm very impressed. Thanks for giving me the opportunity. Whenever you are welcome here, when your daddy comes here, tell him to also visit. You can give him my phone number is +254.
I can't take the number here. If you want to message me on Telegram, you can message me on Telegram. Just look up my name, Kalpesh Patel X.
Yeah, okay. In case, but you will send me the WhatsApp, or I will. You can write it quickly. It is +25
We can't take
11.
numbers on this platform, unfortunately, Ulas. I'm sorry to have to mute you out there. Yeah, just reach out to me on Telegram. It's just my name, Kalpesh Patel X, and we can connect. Where are we? John May, please unmute yourself, John May. John May, hey.
Hey, yeah, thanks for, I missed it before, I missed out because my phone went out. So, thanks for inviting me.
You've got some background sound. If you can move away from there, that would be really helpful.
Okay, yeah, sorry. Is it better now?
Yeah, go for it.
All right, cool. Now I'm calling. You said when you were doing the presentation, you said something about the payment structure in terms of the rewards on the end. You say something about putting 10,000, and that 10,000 is equals 30 units, which is a 1,500 month by 20 months. At first month, if I do revise, I'm gonna get 34,914 in the first month, and which will be paying off 1,745 per month.
Yeah.
Right. So would that mean that if I start with $10,000, yeah, if I start with $10,000, yeah, I'm going to make like 34. If I do revise consistently on a daily basis, at the end of the 30th day, I should be seeing something around 34,914 area. That by making about 1,700 per month, like
you got it.
In monthly totality. Is that what it means?
Yep, exactly.
And in 12 months, does that really mean it will get to 185,238? Is that correct?
Yep.
Sorry for asking. Is this sorry. I mean this 10,000 we're talking about, is it just without doing nothing, just the rebuy?
Yes, correct. That's a passive reward.
I'm not sure this is what I calculated when I did a compound interest on. Well, I don't know, maybe I did something different. When I did a compound on a monthly basis, actually. Anyway, I'm not. I just want to be sure this is what it is.
Yes.
And if I do 5,000, everything I'm seeing here should be about half of it.
Yeah, a little bit less than half because it works at half the speed. But yeah, ballpark figures.
Okay, it works half the speed because obviously if you do, what you start giving me $50,
you're rebuying every 2 days.
Rebuy on daily basis. But the other one does that in 2 days,
exactly.
Right? Therefore, giving a delay of 24 hours, which is also money.
Exactly.
Okay.
Cool.
Okay. So the best deal is actually to go through 10,000 first. If I want to make the best out of it, is from 10K.
Yeah, I always tell everyone the goal is to get to 10,000. If you do it by yourself, great. If not, then build a team, and then as you've heard from people, you can build it up anyway. But yeah, the 50 a day really does build up your account fast. Cool.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
Thank you. Awesome. And then we want to go to Sheila. Hey, how are we doing?
Am I muted? Yes.
Yes, you are.
I am doing awesome, Kalpesh. You get thanks every single day. I know you get. You're probably getting tired of it, but you just can't. You can't avoid it because you do give of yourself, and we appreciate that. And yours is the presentation that I come to the most. That I send my team to the most. So when I have an announcement, I like to give it here the most for the first. But I came into the Hyperfund February 1 is when I heard about Hyperfund. And I'm so happy one of my aunts is on the line because it was her daughter who we met in this past Saturday at the leadership. But fun about Hyperfund, I jumped in because it made sense to me. And when I jumped in, I hadn't watched the presentation. I didn't realize I could get my money back every single day. I thought I was going to get it back in 20 months. And it made sense to me because in the bank, I do not get that kind of return, you know, in the bank. So I jumped in, I started sharing right away. I haven't even begun to share with all of my family members yet. You know, I'm from a big family, but just within this, you know, this short months, 4 months, right? I started February 1. I did say goodbye to my job March 31st because I realized that I was going to put the time in that I wanted to realize. I realized that this was a gold mine here, and that if you work it the right way, you can really change your financial landscape. And it really has changed it hasn't even begun to change my financial landscape the way it's going to. Let me put it that way, because I know what's going to happen. But I have shared it. I have an incredible team of passive team members who are all winning. And I have an amazing team of community builders who are really, really, really looking at this presentation, looking at the compensation plan, and they're using it to change their financial landscape. So I'm proud of my team. We've gone from expert to pro to V1, and today we just hit V2. So
congratulations.
So, thank you.
Welcome to Global Pool Money.
I know I've been hearing so much about that. I was really trying to get it last month. I was like, I want to see what happens on the 4th, but I'm looking forward to that. But most importantly, I'm just looking forward now. I mean, it's just so funny that every single land rank, I didn't come in here to do ranks. When I saw the plan, I was just, okay, this makes sense, right? But every rank that I go up, that I go through, there's another level of confidence.
Yes.
Right, that just oozes. And what I try to tell people is, you know, I'm telling you that just the compensation plan alone, passively, can change your landscape, right? And for me, I put in enough where it will change it, and I didn't have to worry about whether I talk to anyone or not. So anyone who I talk to, that's just icing on the cake. And because I created my financial future, let me put it that way, when I talk to them, my vibe is different. Right? My vibe is not about I need you, because I don't need you. This compensation plan, you don't need anyone. So when you talk to them, you just talk, your posture is different. And so people who listen and get it, they get it. And people who don't, move on to the next person. So thanks for letting me share.
Beautiful, man. I love it. Congratulations, Sheila. Thank you. 4 months to V2, steaming ahead. I love it. Can't wait to meet you at V3 very shortly. Thank you. Beautiful.
Thank you.
Divya, last but not least, what a beautiful name. Hi.
Hi, myself Divya from Karnataka, India.
Nice to meet you.
Every day, nice to meet you, Kalpesh. I have texted you in Telegram as well. You have helped me a lot. Yeah, every day I attend every day at night your meeting means at 11 p.m. It is now it is 12:39. So I have made up my mind that I have to achieve in Hyperfund, and day by day I'm progressing as well. And as I hear means what is happening is in the whole universe, what is happening, the markets have spoiled the universe. So what I was searching was I was searching for a real project where we can earn lots of money and we can help people. So this is amazing project, and this is a real project where I found that we can withdraw and earn money, and whenever we are in need, we can withdraw our money. And I'm amazing that how people all over the world, they are reacting, they're peaceful, happy, and everything. I'm very, very amazed about this project. Thank you, Kalpesh. And you are doing amazing, I say. And because of you, my team is progressing, and my team members are already in this group and hearing to your meeting, and they are just amazed about your work.
Oh, beautiful. Thank you so much, Divya. I appreciate it. And I'm just happy that you're enjoying the fruits of this beautiful journey. And I look forward to your progress, continued growth, and success. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Awesome. So, ladies and gentlemen, it is that time of the evening once again where we've made a massive impact on many lives. I've already felt it. Gosh, that was a powerful day today with Harinder and Happy and Priya, Dizzy, all that lineage just coming together, and the energy you saw got very intense and emotional. But that's what this business does. You know, when you get present, like we're often not present, we're so busy running with life, but when you take a moment and pause and just get present to gratitude for what this is, when you realize what you got in your hands here, it's moving. It's anything is possible with this vehicle once you realize what you got your hands on. Anything. Dream it and make it happen. Just dream it. Dare to dream. This is one place that absolutely is making dreams come true globally every day. You keep hearing it here live. That's why this is the best part of the presentation. There's no doubt. There's no if, maybe, nothing gray about it. It's just done. But it's got to come from you. You've got to dare to dream. And the dream doesn't need to be millions, as you've heard from so many people. The dream can be debt-free. The dream can be replace my monthly income so I don't have to work every day. And then once you get there, then the dream can be now to do more than I need so I can do for others. Whatever it is, right? Work out what it is for you and then get to this. This isn't about selling. It's not about convincing. It is about sharing. Do the due diligence so that when people have questions, you have the answers. Be the one in power. Don't let people not understand this. Don't let people misunderstand this. Be knowledgeable so that you can re-guide them, so you can bring them into the conversation when they go off track. There's so much you can do here. You can make a massive impact. Just because somebody doesn't get it the first time round, give them a second chance. Guys and girls, thank you. We're back here tomorrow, same time, same place, with more people making a difference. So whoever you think of in your life, like, wow, I'd love to bless that person, bring them tomorrow. And I promise you, we'll do all the blessing that you can dream of. Thank you so much. Mwah. See you then. Ciao for now.